All right, there we go. My microphone is working now. All right, what's up, guys? My name is Matt, and with DPRG, and tonight we are going to be streaming again Pokemon Crystal, our Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge. I just randomized it again. I didn't do too hot last time, so you might be watching me fail again. But now we have a fresh randomizer on it. I actually turned off the random move sets because I think that just makes things a little crazy because it tends to prefer same type. So what you have is you get these super powerful moves early in game and it just makes things impossible. So we're not going to dork around with that. So we're going to turn that to fast. I also turned off the volume. That way if there's something that takes a while, I can just super speed through it without having you guys hear like a gargled mess of... So we're going to super speed through this. And we're going to name ourselves Matt, which is my name. Boom. All right, so we're in our room, and we are going to head out. But so for those of you who don't know the rules of a Nuzlocke challenge, I'm going to go ahead and fill you in real quick. In a Nuzlocke, there's basically two rules. Three rules, kind of. Rule number one, if a Pokemon dies... or faints, I should say, it's dead, it can't be used again, it must be either put in the box or released. Cannot be used again, cannot be revived. Get my mouse cursor out of the screen. And rule number two, you can only catch the first Pokemon you run into in an area. So if I run into a new route, I have to catch I can only catch the first Pokemon I find. And that doesn't mean like if I find a Squirtle or I can only catch Squirtles in that area. It just means I can only catch the first actual Pokemon I find. Rule number three, the Nuzlocke starts as soon as I get my Pokeballs. And rule kind of number four, it's kind of an unspoken rule that you nickname your Pokemon so that you get an emotional attachment to them. I'm also under legal obligation to show you, since I'm using an emulator, that I do in fact own Pokemon Crystal. It's right here. It's an actual real copy of the game, so I'm allowed to use an emulator. So we're going to deal with our mom talking to us. We're going to super speed through that. And we'll call it Sunday. Okie doke. So let's get it. So, my personal rule for when I pick my starters in randomized Nuzlocks. Whoops. What did I do? I just turned on sticky keys. Alright. Well, my personal rule for when I play Nuzlocks with randomizers is I use my trainer number to determine which ball I pick. And basically the way it works is, so if my trainer number is a 1, 2, or 3, I'll pick the ball on the left. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, I'll pick the ball in the middle. If it's a 7, 8, 9, I'll pick the ball on the left. And if it's a 0, I get to choose. So we are going to check that real quick. And it is a 1, so we're going to pick the ball on the left. But first let's check what these are, because I'm curious. Eradicate. A Quagsire, and a Nidoran female. All right, that's interesting. Yep, that's what we'll take. All right, our female Nidoran. What should we name it? You know, last time I named a Pokemon after Logan. So we're going to name a Pokemon this time, our female Pokemon, after Logan's mom, Kim. Alright, so Professor Elm is going to send us out on our little adventure. We got our nice little Nidoran here. We'll see what we run into. Hopefully we don't run into anything ridiculous on the way. I've played a Randomizer Nuzlocke once and lost in the first battle because I ran into a Raikou on the first route. So this guy's going to give us a potion because he's a good guy. Alrighty, so we're going to head over to Mr. Pokemon's house. By the way, I got my handy dandy Super Nintendo controller. The USB Super Nintendo controller that's helping me control everything rather than having to use the keyboard. Alright, so we've got a Cloyster is the first wild Pokemon that we find. Level 2. Let's move that because that's going to drive me nuts. Oh, and it knows protect. Wonderful. That's going to be fun. Alright, so at this stage in the game, it's pretty much just going to be tackle, 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 tackle. Oh boy. Yeah, the other thing is if Nidoran were to for some reason faint between now and when I get to Mr. Pokemon's house, I don't actually lose. I also don't lose if I lose to my rival. It only starts once I get the Pokedex and the Pokeballs. The good news is, though, even though this battle's taking a little while, it'll help us out because Cloyster is a high-level Pokemon, or well, an evolved Pokemon, I should say, and it will it'll give us a high experience yield since it's fully evolved. Knock it out. All right, good. That should level us up. Cool. All right, moving on. I'd ideally like to be level 8 before we get back to the lab. That's just my goal, but that's just a goal I'm setting for myself. So it's not... Oh, oof, this could be interesting. We'll know after one hit from him. His Ursaring's got pretty high attack. Yeah, we're gonna... actually with the berry, we actually might be okay. Yeah, because this should be about a 5-hit kill. Although if he gets one more Leer off, I don't know if I want to mess around with it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Literally right as I was talking about it, we die. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, good thing that doesn't count. We're still getting our bearings. Alright, so let's try that again. Heading back to Mr. Pokemon's house. And we find another Cloyster. So, since this battle took forever, I'm going to super speed it. Just because I don't think you guys want to watch me try and use Tackle on a super high defense Pokemon that uses Protect over and over again. So that'll make things more expedient. Alright, level 7. If it's anytime I see a Cloyster, I'm just going to use super speed. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we're poison type. Never mind, I thought we were normal type for a second. Man, there are some fully evolved Pokemon here. Alright, Tackle knocked it out. 42 experience. Alright, one more battle should get us up to that goal of level 8. That should be pretty solid. I'd ideally like to get... my goal is to have my entire party be level, let's say, 12 by the time we battle the first gym. Nuzlocke, you really want to put that extra cushion in, just so that you don't, you know, screw yourself over. Dang, there's some good Pokemon early in the game. Curious what this Seadra knows, though. Oh boy. I hate accuracy decreasing moves. They're the worst. Alright, so we should be able to take this thing out pretty easily. Granted, it's level 2. But it's not doing hardly anything to us. Kim is just tanking these hits. I'm going to have to call Logan and tell him I'm super proud of him. Okay, we're to level 8. So if you're watching this right now and you haven't seen our Don't Lick Video Games video, I'd highly recommend going to check that out. It's a really, really great video. It's one of the, in my opinion, I think it's the funniest one we've done so far. That would be the product of Kyle and Logan, who are two of the other people who help run DPRG alongside me. It was originally Kyle's idea. He brought me along, and then I hope to God we do not find a Togepi with our first Pokemon. That would be just awful. We should be able to knock this out pretty quick though. But Logan was the main actor. He's a really good guy. I'm glad that video turned out so great. But if you haven't seen it yet, just go to youtube.com. Just search "Don't Lick Video Games." It's our DPRG channel one. I think it's a really good video. All right, Kim gained 31 experience points. Cool. Moving on. Oops, Malware Bytes is letting me know that I have an update available. Oh, for God's sake. I don't know why my card just did that. I apologize. See, that's the disadvantage of emulators. Even though it's legal that I own this game, it is legal because I do own the copy of Crystal. It gets ridiculous. So also for those of you watching right now live, and for those of you watching on YouTube, you won't know what I'm talking about, or well, you'll know what I'm talking about. But these videos will be going up on YouTube in a segmented part series. So we'll be uploading these one at a time, probably dividing each stream up into 2 or 3 episodes just to make things easier. But oh boy, oh gosh, oh I don't know if I like that. Oh, you know what? I've been wearing this headset and it has not been plugged in because I am an idiot. I could be using a better mic right now. It's yeah, that's probably a little bit better. I am an idiot. This is literally the cord has been dangling down by my freaking feet the whole time. Today has not really been a great day for me. So I had to flip a coin for something at work, and it took me like 6 tries to actually flip the coin, just because I was just like, for whatever reason, it just wasn't working for me. So today's just been one of those days, guys. So thank you for bearing with me. Okay, we're gonna run away from that. We're just gonna take the Monty Python run away approach. And oh shit. Excuse the language. I don't usually do that, but wow. Oh boy. Hope we can catch that. That'd be pretty dope. All right, this is the longest conversation in the game, so we're just gonna speed our way through it. Cool. All right, so we got our little egg.